Here we have the 20-meter circle done in Canter. This rider is riding the circle as a diamond shape. She's learning to perfect her skills of getting all the way to the points of the shape of the circle and also making her turn more efficient. So the rider has to think of two things: get all the way to the marker or the point of my diamond, and then make the turn efficient, and after the turn make sure she has her outside leg so the horse doesn't drift into the railing. In this video, the rider's hands could be a little more forward towards the withers, her reins could be a little bit shorter, and the horse could be a little more uphill. But sometimes we need to work on one thing at a time. So right now we're asking her to really make it a point to get to the markers. Here she's coming towards the fence line and turning up towards the letter C, and she got a little bit too far into the corner there. So we're working on that she gets all the way up to the fence line or all the way up here to the center line and then turns, and as she goes around she's getting better and better on this lead. That was good. There you could really see her come out of the turn and have a straight line to the letter C. So depending on where you're standing, you're going to get a different view of how the rider is riding the circle. Remember when you do the test at a horse show, you're asked to do 20 meters. They're judging you on the size of your circle. They want to see accuracy. And although we want to have nice inside bending throughout the entire circle, we have to exercise the circle in many different ways in order to be able to ride that 20-meter circle at the show in the test. So this is just one of many exercises, riding it like a diamond. It helps greatly if you've already come to an understanding of the square before trying to ride the diamond. The actual turn can be ridden like a square, or it can be ridden in a little bit more shoulder forward depending on your horse's skills and your skills. Watch as she gets to the 4 points, and I'm going to call them out. The letter C is point 1. Now she comes to the fence line. This is her second point. She didn't quite make it there. Then the third point is in the center line, and then she comes up to her 4th point, and again back to the first point. So we have to use our outside rein. Again, there she was too far away from the fence line, so depending on where you're standing, you're going to be able to see these things. Now she's coming up to the point 1 of C, and coming now to point 2. Get there, all the way there, all the way there, and that was much better. And then she makes a nice turn. From this exercise, the rider has learned to separate her outside aids from her inside aids, allowing her to get to the markers with better accuracy.